Hello, everybody. Welcome so much to our. I'm so excited to be starting off our call tonight. Brittany was supposed to do it, but she actually got really sick. That's what happens when your toddler keeps you up all night, every night for a couple of weeks. You get really run down. So I'm really excited to lead off this call tonight. And first, I want to thank you guys all so much for joining us, and just tell you a little bit about why we're here. So most of you are here to learn a little bit about the Shred program. And first, I want to high five you guys because I know this time of year is really hard to kind of think about shredding and think about getting your life healthier, because you've got tons of holiday parties and, and Christmas shopping, and like our focus is not always on our health this time of year. So everybody that's on this call, you guys get a huge high five because you're taking that step towards your health, and that's a really big deal. So just wanted to tell you a little bit about kind of like why we're here. So our mission and what we do is we try and help to inspire healthy living. So we try and help to give people tools and give people resources to help them change their lives and help them get long-lasting health changes. So it's a really important distinction, and Amy's going to talk about later, that the Shred program is not a diet, but it's a healthy lifestyle change. And that's a really, really important thing, because we know that diets don't work. Back in the day, I tried lots of different diets and they never worked. And the only thing that ever worked for me was consistently eating whole food nutrition, balanced food, and getting lots of fruits and vegetables. And that is basically what the basis of our program is. So before we dive into exactly what the Shred program is, I want to talk a little bit about foundation of nutrition. And the foundation of nutrition and the foundation of our program, the Shred, is actually our Juice Plus products. And that is simple fruits and vegetables and berries. And plants, of course. So I'm actually going to show you guys exactly what Juice Plus is. And contrary to popular belief, it's not actually juice. So I have these three beautiful magical bottles here, and I'm going to show you exactly what Juice Plus is. So I can get them out of here. So what you get on a daily basis when you take our products is nutrition from over 30 fruits and vegetables every single day. And let me ask you guys a question. Does anybody know exactly how many servings of fruits and vegetables you're supposed to eat on a daily basis? Bueller. Bueller. I like that. Was that 12? Mel cheats because she knows the answer. So, growing up, we used to hear it was like 5 to 7. If you guys remember that when we were kids, it was 5 to 7 servings. Well, they've actually changed it. It's now 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And if you are active and you work out, you are supposed to double that intake, which is a ridiculous amount of fruits and vegetables. And that's why we love our Juice Plus products so much, because it helps to fill that gap. So what you get every day is nutrition from 30 fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. And it comes in a capsule with these beautiful little capsules right here. And it also comes in a gummy form. So what you get is fruits, vegetables, and berries. The way that they create it is they actually pick everything vine ripened. So you know it's at the peak of nutrition. It is flash frozen, ground up into a slurry, and they include everything that we don't normally eat, like the rind of an apple, the peel of an orange, things that we normally wouldn't eat that's packed with nutrition. They dehydrate it at a very low temperature, so they don't cook the nutrition out of it, and they process out the sugar, water, fiber, and calories essentially, and what you're left with is micronutrient powder. And that is what is in these puppies. And so it's a great way to get concentrated fruit and vegetable nutrition on a daily basis. We also have whole food plant-based shakes, which are pretty incredible. These are our complete shakes. They taste like a milkshake, you guys. They're so, so, so good. And I've tried every type of vegan protein powder that's out there. This literally is the best one I've ever had. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, non-GMO, and it's also low glycemic, so it helps to stabilize your blood sugar. It is fantastic tasting. My son, who's 5, and my husband eats it, which is like, that's how you know it tastes good. So I want to highlight a few things about the products really fast that I think are very, very important. And I have my notes here so I don't sidetrack. I wasn't using them earlier, so I'm going to have to resort back to them. So there's a few things that I love about our Juice Plus products. The first thing is that it's considered food. It's not actually considered a supplement. So if you go home and you flip over your multivitamin bottle, what you're going to see is this label right here is going to say supplement. What Juice Plus has, as you guys can see, is a nutrition label. This means that this is food. Our body recognizes it as food, and it actually gets absorbed into our body. So you're not going to pee it out. You're never going to pee yellow. Your body's going to use all the nutrition. It's also a really important distinction because if you are a child, pregnant, breastfeeding, on medication, anything like that, you know that this is safe to consume. Supplements are not always safe to consume. Food is safe. Juice Plus is considered food, and that's really important. We also have no warning labels on it. So if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, on medication, or have any concerns, you can rest assured that there's nothing in this product. It's actually tested 5 to 6 times for herbicides and pesticides, so we know it's an extremely clean product. We also have this amazing program called the Children's Health Study, which I think that we'll talk a little bit more about, but it provides free nutrition for kids between the age of 4 and 18 up to an undergrad. And what they get is free Juice Plus for up to 4 years when they're sponsored by an adult. And that's a really big deal, you guys. We're spending over $1 million a year on free nutrition for kids, which is amazing. And I think that is it. Oh, I want to highlight one more, our NSF certification. So we have this amazing certification right smack there. It's called NSF. And what this certifies is that what's in this bottle is actually in this bottle. There are very few products that are actually NSF certified, but this certifies that what is written on the label in this bottle is actually what's in here, and you don't have to worry about anything else, which is really, really cool. So these are the foundation of our Shred. They're also the foundation of any nutritional program. So whether you're just taking the products or you're taking on our Shred program, you're going to improve your health significantly. But I'm going to let Amy tell you a little bit more about how we incorporate these into our Shred program and what exactly it is.
Thanks, Kristen. So now that Kristen has shared with you about this wonderful product that Juice Plus is, I'm going to go over the details of what the actual Shred10 program looks like. So it's a completely free program that our customers get. And here's something that really shocked me whenever I started learning about this. So when we think about getting healthier and losing weight, we think that there's 2 key components, right? Our diet and then exercise. And I always thought about it being like a 50-50. Nutrition was about, half as important as, sorry, my husband has turned the TV on. With nutrition being about half, equally important to exercise. But what I have learned is it's actually an 80-20 split. So nutrition is 80% of that battle and 20% is exercise. So that's really, really important when we think about the Shred10 and changing our unhealthy habits into healthy habits. So we're going to take a second. I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see what the Shred10 guidelines are. I'm a visual learner, so hopefully this will help you all too. So the Shred10 guidelines, what we are looking to do is initially you're going to add more real food. So part of that is using your Juice Plus Trio capsules daily, as well as 2 complete shakes daily. So as you all hopefully know, since you're on tonight's call, being on tonight's call means that you are now eligible to be entered into our raffle. And what you will get if you win that raffle is you'll get 30 capsules, so that'll be enough to get you through the Shred10, and you'll also get 20 complete shakes. So in addition to adding that, you're going to make sure you're drinking plenty of water. You're going to make sure you're getting enough sleep, 7 to 8 hours, and then exercising most days. You will be eliminating gluten, dairy, caffeine, alcohol, processed foods, refined sugars, and eating after 6 p.m., which sounds like, whoo, that's kind of scary. That's a lot to eliminate. But remember, this is for 10 days, which the nice thing is it only falls over 1 weekend. So if you're a person who really likes a glass of wine on Friday evening after work, it's 1 week or 1 weekend, you can handle that. And we are here to support you. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. A second. Okay. So in addition to what you are doing, let me tell you what you get with the Shred10 program. So you will get daily sponsor support. So the person who invited you on this call is going to be your sponsor. And our job as your sponsor is to help you find success. So we're going to talk ahead of time and say, how can I help you? I want to be in touch with you every day, twice a day, ideally, in the morning and in the evening, to say, hey, how are things going? What was difficult? How can I help you? Do you need any suggestions, any thoughts? You'll also get our Shred10 cookbook, which has some delicious recipes in it that I make for my family and friends, and they have no idea that I'm serving them something that falls within this Shred10 category. There's a lot of great nutritious foods that are very, very satisfying. In addition to those things, you'll also be added to our private Facebook group, which we have some really amazing health and wellness professionals and fitness professionals on our team. So you can post questions. They'll be posting tidbits and recipes and tips as the week and a half go on, so that you can really make the most of this jumpstart to your health and wellness. Juice Plus has collected some of the most common results over the course of the time that they've offered the Shred10 program, and I'll share some of those with you. So people report craving more fruits and veggies. They report being at a healthier weight, better workout recovery, improved sleep, improved regularity, increased energy, healthier hair, skin, and nails, and increased mental clarity. So I'm going to shift a little bit and tell you my personal Shred10 story, because I'm a huge believer in it, and I want everybody to do it because I think it's just got amazing potential. So I'm a mom of 3. After my last son was born, I lost some weight, but then I got stuck at about 25 pounds heavier than I would like to be. And truthfully, I was eating healthy. I was running every day, and I thought, you know what, this is gonna be my mom bod. Like, this is just what I'm gonna be. Looking back on it now, I can tell you that I was probably consuming not a very balanced diet. I was eating a lot after the kids went to bed as I was packing lunches. I was eating a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs. So in September, I incorporated the Shred10 into my lifestyle. And I'm most excited to tell you that from September 6th through Thanksgiving, I had absolutely no refined sugar. Anytime I had that sugar craving, I ate one of the complete shakes, and that craving was gone. In addition to that craving being gone, I got the nutrition and the nutrients that I certainly wouldn't have gotten from eating some Hershey Kisses or a chocolate bar. I felt more energy. I felt my confidence coming back. And maybe most excitedly to me, because I can show you a visual change, I'm going to share my screen again to show my before and after. So bear with me here 1 second. Okay, so this is I'll call it a before and during. So on the left is my picture in my before in September, the first day I started, and then on the right you'll have my picture that I took the beginning of December. So as you can see, the Shred10 program really worked for me. I lost weight, but I also just felt healthier. My energy is better. And the best part about it is this is not a fad diet. This is a lifestyle change. I have incorporated these healthy habits into my lifestyle, into my family's lifestyle. So this is maintainable. This is not something where, like, I gave up all carbs and I'm never going to eat a carb again. No, I eat what I want. I just do things differently, and I understand what my body responds to and doesn't respond to. And so it's worked really well. So the Shred10 has worked for people other than me, and it's a different experience for each person. So I'm going to share with Rachel. Sorry, I couldn't find her on my screen. I'm going to pass this on to Rachel so she can share a little bit about her personal Shred story.
Okay, there we go. Hey, everyone. All right, so so when I first did the Shred, I lost 3 pounds. And then the second time around, I made sure I stuck to all the guidelines, and I lost 5. Which is definitely a big deal for me, just because I've always been stuck at this weight for the past few years. So even losing a few pounds was quite the accomplishment. But aside from the weight loss, which was great, the energy I had without having to drink caffeine every single day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, was mind blowing. I realized I didn't need caffeine anymore. So I wasn't addicted to that. I don't really drink Monsters anymore. I used to. And so now I'm really just stick to mostly herbal teas. So definitely a difference in my energy, and even in my mental clarity. I didn't have that fogginess anymore. So those are a couple stories about the Shred. And so now we're actually going to transition to the business side of Juice Plus. So the main mission of Juice Plus Company is to bring freedom through improved health. It's important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. Serving these customers are those of us who have partnered with Juice Plus as a business opportunity. So we are paid well to do a lot of good. So as you listen to our stories, perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible. So first, let's address 2 questions that most people always ask us. So how does it work? The business is open to anyone 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it's $50 a year. You have an online office with a personal website. So I run my business from any device. Right now, it's my iPhone. I earn residual income by simply sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. So they manufacture Juice Plus, deliver, bill, and collect from the customers, and pay us directly through direct deposit. So we don't have any inventory on hand. All of our Juice Plus is just our own. All commission levels are permanent, no quotas or minimums, and freedom to choose your pace. So there's no glass ceilings or income or territorial restrictions. The Juice Plus company is in over 20 countries. So now what's so great about the Juice Plus company? So it was formed nearly 50 years ago by our president and founder, Jay Martin, who is still at the helm today. We are privately held, debt-free, and a multi-billion-dollar company. Family benefit package at the top positions include medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, prescriptions, along with college assistance, so tuition reimbursement, holiday bonus, and monthly expense allowance. So this business can produce a short-term cash or a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. Oh, and by the way, so not only does the Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, but healthy giving as well. So we've impacted over 1 million families so far with the free Juice Plus for children through our Children's Health Study, which is what Kristen mentioned earlier. We're the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend, and we're highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club with the Volunteers of America. So I'm actually going to turn it back over to Kristen, and she's going to share with us her business story.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. And I first want to give Amy Post a huge high five for, one, sharing her picture, because that takes a lot of bravery. Don't you guys agree? But also her success is amazing. And it's such a great example of what something as simple as healthy lifestyle changes can do for us. So I like to give her like a big kudos, because I think it's a huge deal. So I wanted to share my story with you. I've been with the Juice Plus company a little over 4 years, and it's been the most amazing 4 years of my life. I was first introduced to the company by this crazy woman on the side of the road who just started up a conversation with me, and little did she know I was a new mom. I was struggling with my identity being a new mom. I'm also a fitness professional and a health coach. And I knew that I wanted to go back to work, but I knew I didn't want to trade my time for money. I could make a lot of money training clients, but then I'd be working all the time. And I knew I wanted to be able to do things that I wanted to do, like, volunteer at my son's school when he got older and stuff like that. So I just knew that there was something else out there for me, and I didn't know what it was. And so when this crazy woman, her name's Amy Meyer, she's on this call, introduced the business to me, I just kind of had a gut feeling. I just said yes. And I knew that it was something, when I researched the product, that I wanted to get my family on. And I started thinking about other people in my life that could benefit from it. I knew that my dad, who had heart disease, could benefit from it. My mom could benefit from it, everything. And every single person that I knew needed more fruits and vegetables. So I was like, all right, I'm going to start sharing this. I had no idea that I would be sitting here today making a full-time income, working very part-time hours. I had no idea that I would have this community of women around me that are now become my best friends, who support me, uplift me, want to see me succeed, and have my back with literally everything. I was a Division I athlete in college, and I really, really, really missed that sense of community and sense of team after I graduated. And finding people who had who were like-minded was a really big deal for me. So not only am I thriving financially and being able to help provide for my family, I have these relationships that are just incredible. And that kind of drives me every single day. So we are, our family is so blessed to be a part of this community, and it's something that's really special. And like Rachel mentioned, whether it's something that you're looking for, long-term, to be, your wealth management, to be making full-time income and health benefits or everything like that, or if you're looking for it just to be something, just to make some side money, maybe pay off debt, buy some shoes that you might like whatever it might be, Juice Plus gives you that opportunity, which I think is really cool. It's given me the opportunity to take my life back and become a way more awesome person today than I was 4 years ago. So that is my story. I'm going to pass the buck back.
All right, here we go. Okay, so, and I'll very quickly share my business story with you guys. So basically, I was introduced to Juice Plus by another coworker of mine, another flight attendant. I was struggling with energy. Long story short, I started the product 2 weeks later, noticed a huge difference. And side note, I'm also a personal trainer, so I immediately had to share it with all of my clients. So it was kind of an easy transition, and then I've just begun to share with my other coworkers, and all of them are noticing a difference too. So it's very inspiring to see how other people's lives are changing, both health-wise and financially. So to wrap it up, thank you again for joining us. We're excited to network with two types of people. So people who are ready to take the next step in their health, whether it's to check out our free resources or to make life easier by adding Juice Plus. It only costs around $2 to $3 a day, and kids get it for free. And it's the simplest, most convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into your daily life. And then the second person, anyone wanting to earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while making a difference. The Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. Hardworking professionals can have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's. And college kids can build a side gig to help pay for school without having to get a side job. Empty nesters can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. So this all takes place using a simple system within a positive, fun community we like to call the Juice Plus family. And it's really great being able to work with people, for example, like Kristen and Amy. So maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? So if you think of someone, we would love to invite them to an event like this. Be sure to contact or circle around with the person who invited you to this call. Thanks again for joining us. I did want to open it up. Did anyone have any questions? Crickets. No. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everybody.